You are going to give a talk about shopping. Remember to say what types of shops you know, how often you go shopping with your family, what type of shops you like most of all, what type of shopping you prefer, online, offline. Why? There are many kinds of shops in every city. People go to various types if they need something in particular. We go to a butcher's for meat, a baker's for bread, a greengrocer's for fruit and vegetables, a grocer's for sugar, tea, salt, coffee. I am a sweet tooth and I really like to go to a confectioner's. Nowadays small shops are not so popular, as you can go to a big mall or a department store and find all possible kinds of food and goods there. Various supermarkets offer people everything they need to buy. My family goes to the supermarket every weekend. We usually go there on Saturday or Sunday and buy everything we need for a week or at least a few days. The choice of goods in local supermarkets is impressive and we usually enjoy our family shopping. I prefer big department stores, as I like buying clothes, books and cosmetics. I fully realize that online shopping is convenient nowadays, but I prefer to see and touch the goods in real life. You are going to give a talk about the school. Remember to say what school you go to, how many days a week you go to school and how many lessons a day you have. What your favorite subject is. What extra subjects should be studied at school. My school is a relatively big, quite modern 3-storied building. More than 800 students study here. Our school is famous for its strict discipline and high-quality education. I go to school 6 days a week. Every day lessons start at 9 o'clock. We usually have 6 lessons a day, and they are over at 2 in the afternoon. My schedule is often very busy. I have a lot of homework and it takes me several hours a day to complete all the tasks. Sometimes I have to prepare a report, to translate some texts from Russian to English and vice versa, to learn some poems or articles by heart. All the tasks should help me to develop and master my skills in different fields. But my favorite subject is English. I like to learn new words and grammar, take part in various discussions, set up some role plays. I always feel at home at English lessons, enjoying every activity and trying my best to be very attentive during the lesson. Our school curriculum includes ordinary subjects like Russian, mathematics, literature, biology, geography and so on. I wish we also had some extra subjects that can broaden our horizons. For example, an orchestra, art club, out-of-class activities connected with physics, chemistry and ICT. You are going to give a talk about the mass media. Remember to say what proves that the Russians are a reading nation. What kind of information most papers and magazines contain. What kind of mass media modern teenagers enjoy reading. What kind of mass media you prefer. It is a well-known fact that the Russians are a reading nation, as it is impossible to imagine our life without news, newspapers, magazines and books. Millions of copies of them appear every day, and they are usually sold really quickly. Most newspapers contain news, reviews of books, films and events, art and TV shows, sports events covers, detailed articles on international and home affairs. The majority of magazines contain news about celebrities, reviews of various events and a huge number of detailed articles on different aspects of daily life. The most common thing for mass media nowadays is the big amount of advertisements everywhere. I believe that it is quite easy to find newspapers and magazines for teenagers, but I don't think that they read paper versions a lot. We have the internet access nearly everywhere. That is why a lot of magazines and newspapers have online, or so-called digital versions. When young people read such mass media sources, they learn much about everyday life all over the world. Some people read foreign magazines and learn a lot of English phrase and words. I am the one who prefers digital magazines and newspapers that are better than my news feed on any social network. I prefer reading English versions of my favorite magazines. They help me master my skills and broaden my horizons. You are going to give a talk about holidays. Remember to say which holiday you like best, what modern teenagers usually do in summer, why some people prefer to travel during their holiday, what your idea of an ideal holiday is. Russian students have 4 holidays a year. Autumn and spring holidays are very short, but winters are a little longer and usually connected with the New Year celebration. Summer holidays are the longest. They are my favorite, as they last 3 months. I have a lot of free time and can do various things. I sometimes prefer traveling and going on excursions with my friends. There are a lot of things modern teenagers usually do in summer. The majority of my friends travel with their families, visiting the places of interest and having a chance to learn a lot of new things and people. I know that traveling is one of the most wonderful ways of spending your free time. People do it not only for a change, but also for educational purposes. However, some people prefer staying at home and find different ways of entertainment. My friends also like to sit on the couch at home and watch films. By the end of our summer they can talk about a huge amount of films and TV series. My ideal holiday can seem quite unusual. I like to spend my summer at my grandparents', where I can go to the forest, pick mushrooms and berries, go swimming in the lake. I feel happy when I can spend my holiday in the country and enjoy the fresh air. You are going to give a talk about hobbies. Remember to say, tastes differ. How people choose their hobbies. What hobbies modern teenagers usually take up. How you usually spend your leisure time. How your hobby can help you to learn new things. A hobby is something people enjoy doing when they have free time. I believe it is something done entirely for pleasure. All the kinds of hobbies differ like tastes, and we can imagine that people choose their hobbies only according to their characters and interests. My peers usually take up blogging as a hobby, as they see a lot of successful examples on the internet. Some years ago computer games were very popular, but I don't think that this kind of hobby is as popular now as it used to be. Making things, including drawing, knitting, designing, painting, making sculptures, handicrafts is also extremely popular. Some teenagers try to create something special and promote it on Instagram. For example, there are some cases when teenagers became rich young businessmen. I prefer spending my leisure time reading and listening to the books and watching various movies and videos. My dream is to collect a valuable library, where you can find different types of books for all tastes. My hobby gives me the opportunity of learning the world and the people, broadening my horizons and awareness and opening various new worlds.